Yo boys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel once again. Today we are going to be playing with some Lava Hound. I don't play much Lava Hound, but when we do, we always do well with it, boys. So today we're going to hopefully get some wins with this Lava Hound deck, and we're not going to be able to clean up that right wall breaker. I was a little too slow with the barbs just couldn't get it done. But yeah boys, so anyways, this is probably in my opinion one of the strongest Lava Hound decks in the game right now. And one fun thing about this deck is it has the zap in it. Now, I can't play with the evolved zap because I'm a broke boy, and you know, so I can't afford to be buying all these evos, boys. £10 for an evo, you know, it's too much. It's too much, but nonetheless, it does have it in here. So if you're someone that that does decide to buy the evolved zap, I mean, you can use it in this deck and let me know how it goes. I would probably swap it in instead of the evo bomber. I feel like the evo barbs are kind of needed in this deck, in my opinion. But you know, it's whatever you like. That was a really bad zap. Like, really bad zap. But is it my arrows going to get it? Yeah, it will. My arrows will clean up my really bad gameplay. So I go for the Mega Minion on top of this knight here, and he's just going to go up the left side with his miner. I don't really need to defend that. I don't really need to worry about that too much. I'm going to get some really nice damage on this right side. And honestly, I might just get ready and go in with an evil barbs here. But we'll see what he decides to do. And we're taking a lot of damage on that miner. Sometimes you underestimate how much damage the miner actually does. But you know, we're not off to a great start here, but we can always pull it back, especially if we have two really good evos in our deck. And so boys, what should we do here now? I'm kind of confused. Let's split the Skelly Dragons in the back. I just don't know what else to be at. So you know, it's always going to be good just to split cards, kind of lock off both lanes, and maybe get a little bit of chip damage on both sides, especially considering that we are in a position where he has a lot more damage done than us. Now, he's going to waste his bots, which I will happily take and be my guest. I'm going to go for the evil barbs here in the center. I really don't know what to do about this. I'm going to take a lot of damage from them. Okay, no, we're just going to zap. We're going to zap, please. Do not start spawning again. Thank you. It worked out for us. It worked out quite well. Okay, so he's going to go in for his poison. I'm just going to go straight in for the balloon here at the bridge. And then we can go for the Mega Minion on top of the wall breakers. That should hopefully clean them up. No, it won't. But we should take his right tower here. Or we're going to activate King Tower activation. No, we're not. He's just not going to let it happen. Okay, fair enough. We'll go for the barbs on top of this knight here, just to make sure we don't lose too much this right tower. And we do take his right tower. Now, if we keep the pressure high, I think we can still win this game. It just might be a little bit difficult for us. We'll go for the arrows here onto the wall breakers. And this guy honestly might have threw this game away, trying to get a bit too greedy, going for the Julian a little too early, but you know, hopefully we can still pull through this. He still does have time to pull this back, but it might be a little bit difficult for him. Now we're going to go for the Mega Minion here, and he has threw it away, boys. He's not going to manage to get my tower down in time, and we win game number 1. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 2 after a nice win for game number 1. That guy really should have beat us, to be honest, but, you know, he got a little bit too greedy, and I will admit, we did have, like, a hard counter. There was no reason for me to ever lose that game. I played a little bit bad, but, you know, it is what it is. You know, you can't win them all, but we did win that one nicely enough, so I can't complain. Now, we'll just take that one shot from the firecracker. That's okay. We'll let it do its thing. And we have the balloon come up the right side. And if I could have got the Lava Hound down in front, it would have been really nice, but I just don't think I can. I'll go for the arrows here, just to get rid of that them bats, and hopefully we should get a shot or two off with the balloon. Maybe not, we might get one. Yeah, we get one shot off, and that is, I'm happy enough with that. You know, one shot's better than no shots. And we already have our Evo Bomber. I still can't believe the Evo Bomber is only one cycle. I think it's absolutely ridiculous. A 2 elixir card, one cycle to get around to the Evo. Yeah, it just seems a little too good, to be honest. But let's just go for our Lava Hound in the back here. You know, when in doubt, just go for a 7 elixir card in the back in single elixir. It's always going to work out, boys. There's absolutely no way that could ever be punished. If we can just go for our barbs on top of that hog, and we should clean that hog up really nicely. Now, we do have a really good matchup here. We can go for the zap on top of the bats, and then we will have our arrows in a minute that we can use to take out. Not going to be able to take out his Evo, of course. I thought I didn't realize he was round to his Evo already. But we're going to take that right tower anyway. We're going to go for the balloon up to the left. Just because, let's see what kind of pressure we can apply. See if we can take the left tower as well. That'll be even nicer. I'm going to go for the arrows here. I know the arrows won't kill, but it's just kind of to go for it. Kind of deter him a little bit. And he's going to go in for his hog here, which we will just Mega Minion. And we might honestly lose our tower here as well. which wouldn't be ideal. But I think we're in a much better position to win this game than this guy is, so I'm not gonna be mad about it. We did kind of waste our Evo Bomber, unfortunately enough, but I'm sure we can still. It's not gonna matter too much. You know, you can get back to the Evo Bomber so quickly. It's a bit ridiculous. But boys, whenever we get to 7 elixir, I think I might just start prepping up this left side, and he goes for his mini P.E.K.K.A. Luckily, we do have our Evo Barbs in hand, so that's going to be easily cleaned up by us. And we're going to go for the arrows here early, just to get rid of that firecracker, to make sure that we're not going to take any unnecessary damage to it, especially when we have the Evo Barbs. The firecracker is kind of the only thing that will really do a lot of damage to them. But anyway, so we have a full-on attack coming up the left side here. I'm going to go for my balloon just to keep the attack going. And he's going to pull out a Mega Knight. Now that's really random. I did not see that coming. Okay, let me go for the Mega Minion. We'll go for the arrows here on top of the firecracker. We'll go for the bomber here just to make sure that Mega Knight doesn't jump. And it's still going to get the jump off anyway, but we get enough damage on that left side that it's not going to matter, boys. And that is going to be it for the second game. Let's hop straight into game number 3. Oh, wait. No, okay, we save it. We're good. And yes, guys, we are back for the third and final game against this guy, and we are off to a really good start. You know, we've got 2 pretty good matchups, and I might not have played them the best, but you know, it doesn't matter whenever you have decks like this. We all know LavaHound is so strong, and like obviously there is very specific decks that do counter LavaHound, and you know, whenever you come against them, it's kind of a done deal. There's nothing you can really do, but luckily we haven't had to deal with any of that so far, so we're in quite a nice position, and we will take the games as they come. You know, sometimes you get good matchups, sometimes you don't, and when you do get them, you just have to take them and you have to run with it, because it's wonderful whenever you get a nice matchup, boys. So we're gonna go for our barbs here on top of his Goblin Giant, and I'm going to actually lead in with a balloon just to see what he decides to do about this. Now he's going to go for a Little Prince, and that Little Prince with the ability will clean up everything on the field here. Maybe get one hit off of the balloon. Very nice. Yeah, he's going to go for the ability, but we might be able to take down the Little Prince anyway. No, but we're going to get a lot of damage off the tower, so it's not too bad. Let me go for the bomb over here on the right side. We'll go for the Mega Minion over here on the left. And then we will go for our Skeleton Dragons as well. We're going to take quite a bit of damage up that right side. But it's okay. It's nothing too bad, because we do have a nice attack coming up the left. And we very well might take the tower of this, especially the Skeleton Dragons pushing the Mega Minion ahead. And it's going to fall just like that, boys. Already the tower's gone. With the Skeleton Dragons, you know, of all cards, really coming in clutch for us there. But, you know, we're doing really well, boys. So what I might do is just be an average mid-ladder player and just go all out on the right side. Let's see what he decides to do about this. We do kind of have a crutch Barbarians here in case he does go for his Goblin Giant up to the left, which I would not be one bit surprised, but it looks like he might have just quit out the game. And I don't blame him at all, because we have absolutely decimated this game. But we're going to assume that he's still here for now. We'll go in for a balloon. If he doesn't play anything in the next like 5 seconds, we can assume he's gone. And yeah, boys, I think he's left the game. He's had enough, and that is going to be it for the third and final game. And yes, boys, as you've seen today, we were able to deal some serious damage with this deck. Now, I did play today's video in a grand challenge simply because, you know, me using my level 11 LavaHound up at 9,000 trophies, or where I am on ladder, it would just get absolutely destroyed. So I want to show you guys the best version of this deck, and it's easier to do that whenever I can show you guys with a good level. Now, anyways, so this deck worked so well, as you've seen. You know, it kind of counters a lot of decks in the game right now. And you know, the one thing I don't really like about it is the lack of a building for defense. So there is versions of this deck that kind of run the Tombstone, that's the one. And you know, sometimes that version will be better, sometimes this version is better. So it's really just using both and finding what works for you. But anyways, boys, if you did enjoy today's video, do be sure to hit like and hit that subscribe button. We are getting so close to 1,000 subscribers. And I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, boys. Peace out.